And I believe we are online. Oh, well, actually, we are streaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this newest installment of StreamPixation, the third one in a row, so to speak. I've been streaming last week on Thursday, and that week before I was streaming on Monday. So this is the third one. I'm close to the end of my vacation. So on Thursday I have to go back to work. And let me just greet everybody. Hello, everybody incoming. Hello, hey, hello. Great. Okay, we've got many people incoming. That is great to see. First question though. Can you all clearly hear me? And can you clearly hear something in the background? Like the background music. It's actually from Sonic Mania. Today you're gonna hear some Sonic Mania in the background. I guess that's quite appropriate since Sonic Mania is a great game, and now we all realize that Sonic Mania is a better game than Sonic Forces. Well, I will try not to talk too much about Sonic Forces this time around. I mean, I think I spent much time during the last live stream. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, I see some yes, which means everybody can hear me clearly. And we are good to go. So today I will be animating another scene from Sonic Oddshow 2 HD Remix, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. And this is actually scene number 8, which was actually confusing to me because I was working on another scene, which was scene 8, but now I just realized that's actually number 9, so this is number 8. It got confusing this morning, but it's all fine. This is actually the Cunning Cave take 2. So I already animated take 1, which I will not show you, but still. And in this one we have Sonic and Tails being close to the bridge, which has some cunning tricks up its sleeve, although it doesn't have any sleeves. And occasionally I will look at the chat as always and see if there are any questions. Maybe there's a nice discussion going on and I would like to join in. Sonic, I already see some things. Oh yeah, I see somebody remembers this skit. As always, I always try to update them in a certain way, not just copy paste the frames and then just make it widescreen. I think that's just too easy and doesn't really it doesn't add much. So I'm really trying to work it from the ground up. Really try to make something new. Not completely new, but still something interesting for you to look at. Let's start right off. I will start off with a little bit of animating, and then we'll look at the live chat and see if there's anything interesting, any interesting questions. So here we go. Okay. One thing I want to address once more is the camera. Which has been updated. I'm actually using the camera for Adobe Animate. Here's the thing, and I think I didn't say that during the last live stream, although I was planning on saying it. I am kind of forced to use this camera of Adobe Animate. Now here's the thing that is really annoying. I was okay using that camera. The only problem is whenever I use that camera and I export the Flash movie. Now listen carefully. When I export that Flash movie with this camera, okay, works fine, the animation is smooth, the Flash file works perfectly. But then when I go to Swivel to actually convert it to a video file and upscale it, it just doesn't work. It kind of creates an overlay, like a white overlay that it covers 3/4 of the video. So the video becomes unusable and it's crap. So I then realized that was because of the camera, because I did some testing. I removed the camera and then it did work. So I can't use. So in the beginning I was forced to not use it. I had to use an alternative. So I went back to using a VCam that was provided by Newgrounds, or however I downloaded one from Newgrounds. This time I had to use VCam ActionScript 3.0, not the 2.0, whatever. And that worked fine. I was able to actually use that camera in my Flash video, but then when I started to preview my animation, it didn't work. The Flash file became so laggish, whatever, it became unwatchable. I couldn't preview my animation, which is bad because if I can't preview my animation, I can't really complete it. I can't really make progress. How do you do animation if you can't even see what you're animating? if you can't properly follow what you're animating. So it didn't make sense. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using the animate camera during my process, like whenever I do the animation, so I can preview it and be sure that everything is alright. But then at the very end, when I'm done with the animation, I replace the animate camera with the VCam camera. Because whenever I export that flash video with the VCam, the conversion in Swivel actually works. So it's really convoluted, but it works. I actually found a way to avoid that problem. So I don't know why that is. I think it's another flaw of Adobe Animate. Something not working with ActionScript 3.0 and the VCam. It's really weird. Okay, I didn't start animating. I will actually look at the live chat just for a moment. Okay. Someone is asking to an intro in the beginning. Now here's the thing. I should maybe do that sometime, like for future streaming fixation. Maybe to have a little intro in the beginning. So just to get you in the mood. Maybe that would be a good idea. So there isn't just an HD button. No, there's not just an HD button. It would be kind of an interesting button. Some messages that don't need to be there. Your predictions were correct. What prediction? Wondering. Oh, so that's your prediction. Well, just wait and see, I guess. Reduce something's wrong with the loop. Well, actually, something's wrong with the loop has been updated in Sonic Oddshow HD Remix, so you should check that out. 60 frames per second? No, I'm sticking to 24 frames per second for the Oddshow series. That's just the way I work. That's no good. Okay, I don't know why the live chat just jumps sometimes. I don't get to see. Fortunately, I don't speak Portuguese, or if I guess it's Brazilian Portuguese. I can kind of make out the what you want to say, but I'm not that good in Portuguese. So sorry. Yeah, Flash 8. I mean, it's with Flash 8 you can do everything that is that is. How should I say this? I guess with Animate you have some nice tools, additional tools that help you to create some more interesting things. But with Flash 8 you're actually covered. You can do everything that you can imagine. It's possible. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, hello everybody who's everybody who joins right now. I mean, hello. Yeah, if you want to start animating, you gotta learn. It's been a lot of practice, a lot of learning, years of it, and then you will eventually become better. That's the main thing about learning to animate, I guess. I mean, I have a whole book about animating, about drawn animation though, but sprite animation isn't that far off. You're reusing graphics, but still, there is a essential part of it that involves animating. So there you go. Yeah, the knuckle sandwich animation was one of the first drawn animation that I did. And the Zombies series, it's not Zombies, it's Sonic of the Dead. It's called Sonic of the Dead. And that's a series I kind of want to relaunch in a way, but given the fact that I don't have that much time, free time, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah. Oh, we got some. Did you make an intro? No, you mean the introduction to the, to this whole thing, to the Oddshow HD remix? Not yet. I haven't started working on the introduction. There will be, of course, an introduction akin to what you saw in the original. Guys, I can't speak Portuguese. I can't. Sorry, I can't really read it properly. Okay, I'm almost done with the comments. Sonic School animation. How do you know about that? I guess from the... Oh, okay, maybe I mentioned it. I'm planning on next month, trying to work on it as fast as I can, and then hopefully release it in about a month. I'm not French. I guess somebody's saying I'm French. I'm not French, although I do speak French, but I am not French. That's no good. Yeah, no problem, no problem. About using Google Translate to say something in English, I'm okay with that. Okay. Less effects, yeah. Oh, your tails! Oh, that's great. That is great. That's great. I already have your lines. I'm actually I'm gonna insert them very soon. So thank you very much for the lines, really. Yeah, so I will hopefully work on it soon. I guess after this live stream, so about like starting tomorrow, I will try to make some progress on that animation. I'm not Belgian, although I did spend a lot of time in Belgium, but I'm not Belgian. Yeah, thank you very much, Cool Sonic. So let's do some animations. About time. Kinda want to do this now. All right, so we got Sonic close up. So the first thing that Sonic does, and we can check out the original animation for that. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So we I gotta do this. I gotta make Sonic look into the camera, like break the fourth wall. Yeah. The problem is I'm not sure I have these sprites. Let me check if I have them. I gotta open a separate an animate file. God, it's gonna get hard to get used to not saying Flash anymore. And I did hear that they wanna kinda how should I say it? Make Flash disappear, kind of like all Flash content on the internet will be removed somewhat, something like that. Not sure what that means actually, but we'll see. It's actually in 2020, so it's a long time off. So let's see. Do I have those poses? Let me. Yes, I do have them, but I'm not happy about. The problem is, and here's the thing, not many people seem to know. Let me see. Yeah, these are some old sprites that I used for the previous Sonic Oddshow, but the problem is, let me see. This is not really. I gotta open up the official sprite sheet, otherwise this is not going to work out. Let me get it. Where is it? It's an old school. Yeah, I'm using a sprite sheet that was made by. Let me check who made it. Contributors are Akuma TH, Cyclone, Dolphman, Demon Echidna. So a lot of people. And as always, whenever I do this animation, like major credit to all the spriters. I call them spriters. I guess that's the official term. But let me see. I kind of want to get these couple of sprites that are really like they make Sonic very expressive, and I kind of like that. Let me see if I can get those. 1, 2, 3. No, that's actually not that interesting. Okay, I think I got it. I got the sprites that I want. So let me just go back here. Remove this sprite. And we've got... Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, okay. Whenever I first import into Adobe Animate after opening it, it takes a little while, but it worked just fine. So here's the general process of how I import sprites. So I import them like this very easily. Remove some background bits like here. There we go. I usually take a couple of sprites together so I can do this frame thing where each frame corresponds to a certain sprite. So all I have to do is afterwards go to select single frame, and then whenever I select that frame, that's the sprite that is showing up. It's something I explained in my tutorial videos, so if you want to learn about that, just check it out. Although I am but I have the idea of maybe doing another episode focusing on Adobe Animate, because there are some variations that I kind of want to explain. Maybe make an episode 11, I guess, of my tutorial series. So let me do the symbol thing. So Sonic, I guess I could call this. What should I call this? Let think. Sonic cross arm. I'm just gonna give it a random name. Cross arm poses. Actually, now that I look at it, I need to insert a different sprite. Let me just do the work, the usual thing, and then I will go back to live chat one more time. Oh, I didn't mention this. I'm trying to keep this stream a little bit shorter than last time. Last time it was around 15 minutes. I was a bit long. So this time I will try to keep it at 40 minutes, around 40 minutes. Let's hope I can do this, because I'm not sure. I always tend to be doing these live streams a little bit longer. Because I kind of like doing those. I'm really thinking about maybe doing more live streams in the future. Maybe not weekly. I really don't want to fill up my channel with just live stream videos, because that's not really what I do. It's really not my thing. Okay, let me add one more frame, and I'm gonna add the one of Sonic looking up front, because that's actually the one I want to be in the animation, because as you can see here, you've got Sonic there. Oh, he looks right into the camera, and that's why I need this sprite. But the problem is, you're gonna see, hopefully, this is kind of weird. The problem is, it's not really in the middle. There we go. The problem is, look at this. Have a good look at the colors, because that's something I neglected when I animated previous Oddshow videos. You see, this is Sonic having a nice palette of colors, but this Sonic is different. It's a little bit darker. You can see it in the muzzle. This is slightly different tone, and that I want to avoid. I really want to avoid that. So that's why I need to do something special. I'm gonna show you after looking at the live chat. So let's check it out. Oh god, many people incoming. Okay, let me just check where I was, because I can barely remember where I stopped reading the comments. There we go. I think it's around here. Yeah, the Sonic Mania sprites are great, and that's why I'm using them for my other project, which is Sonic Mishap Mania. Thank you. I think Oddshow 2, the original Sonic Oddshow 2, is also my favorite in a way, because I had that was the one I had the most fun making. Of course, I also like Sonic Oddshow K and also 3. Although 3 was a little bit different because I was making the upgrade to HD and I was kind of hard in the beginning. The stream didn't die. Don't tell me something went wrong. Hopefully not. It's still live. Stream health is alright. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's my favorite, and hopefully this although the process of making this one is kind of hard and it's very lengthy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I haven't played the Knuckles mode. I haven't played that mode yet on Sonic Mania, because I haven't really finished it yet. Like, I played all the levels for sure, but I didn't collect all the emeralds, because I always have so much trouble getting those emeralds. Those damn emeralds, I can't get them. It's those special stages. I like them, I love them, but they're hard. And I have a hard time with special stages in classic Sonic games. I really do. But I really hope to get back to the game and really put some effort into it and finish it and get all the emeralds. Damn it, I want to play as Knuckles and Knuckles. How far am I into completing the animation? That's a good question. Let me just say this. I have finished around... let me get my book. My art book, as I call it. Actually not. I don't have a name for it, but why not? So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, including this scene, I've got 8 scenes that are in the making. Like, not really in the making. Like, that are already started, alright? And of those 8, 6 are finished. So, I'm planning on getting about 50% done by the end of the year, excluding the audio though. And I think that's a nice goal to... That's a good goal, I guess. Hopefully I can make it. but I'm still far from finished. So, unfortunately. Okay, let me see. If I make some sprites for you, anyone who wants to let me say make sprites so I can use them, that is a crit thing. And if they're very interesting, I really do use them, because I remember someone did make some sprites for me, and there's one that really stuck with me, and I used it ever since. I have a Nintendo Switch, and I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey. I'm really trying to get all those moons. I'm currently at 355 or something, and yeah, I'm really trying to get them all. It's really a fun game. I guess it's my favorite Super Mario game, because it's the first one I really was anticipating. I had a lot of excitement for, and it just hit all the right notes, and it exceeded all my expectations. So it's awesome. I'm playing it hell of a lot more than Sonic Forces. That's really saying something, since I'm a Sonic fan. It's okay. I'm back to answering questions just for a bit more, just for a little bit more. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of don't want to use the oh no thing, because it's kind of a patafouins thing to use that. So I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. I have Discord actually, and I think the best thing would be for you to join either the Oddshow chamber. Guys, after this stream, I will provide an invitation link for my Discord group, if I don't forget it. So check out my Twitter after the stream, so you can get into my server as a guest, of course. That damn 4th Chaos Emerald. Yeah, okay, let's get back to the animation. Yeah, so the thing about the color scheme is that I have to change it up. So that takes a bit of time. So what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna copy this and open up a new file, because what I'm about to do is very thorough. So what I'm gonna use is the find and replace tool. The problem with that is it will search the whole document to find the appropriate color, and then afterwards I will replace it. So let me demonstrate how that looks. So I've got this Sonic here. I've got the right colored Sonic right next to him. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up find replace, check the first color that I want to be replaced, and then select the second one. I want the color that will be replaced with whatever. Not that proficient in English, and that should usually works perfect. Okay, I think that's the job. More, yeah, you can see this blue has changed a little bit. Okay, let's go back to this. So this is gonna take a little while, but not too long. Place, there we go. Let's use the darker shade and replace that as well. There we go. It's minor changes, but I really want this to be as authentic as possible, or I should rather say consistent as possible. Because there you go. I think that was a very obvious change. Okay, let's continue. The eyes as well. This needs to be a much better white. There we go. This as well needs to be correctly replaced. There we go. The shoes as well. The dark red. There we go. There we go. Okay. A few more. There we go. Okay, I think this is about it. I don't think it's necessary to do any more. Maybe the dark, like the black areas, maybe. Though there isn't much difference. Okay, no, it's okay. Okay, that was a mistake, probably. Okay, I think that's about it. Now let me do the last thing, which is positioning the sprite correctly, because it's not correctly positioned. For that, I'm gonna use the onion skin. Onion skin. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is looking alright. So let me just zoom in a bit more. So so I can correctly see where it is. So there we go. There's a little how should I say, there's a good word for it. I don't know it in French, but I don't know it in English. Anyways, so now it's positioned correctly. There we go. Although I don't like this single thing here. Let me just do a little trick. There we go. And so I can remove it. I think there's something else that is not correctly, which is the position of that white dot. I don't know why it's positioned like this. So let me just put it here. And put red there. And the same thing here. There we go. One thing you really gotta have when you're doing animation or spread animation or generally animation, you gotta have patience. A lot of patience. There we go. So this looks alright. I'm not gonna complain with this. Paste it again here. Replace everything. Existing. There we go. Copy it again. And now we can finally use it. There we go. Now I can use it in my animation. A lot of work just for this tiny little thing. So where is it? There we go. Okay, and I can immediately see it's slightly positioned. It's differently positioned. Anyway, so we've got Sonic looking like this, and then he's gonna cross his arms like this. I'm gonna just go to the next frame. There we go. And then he's looking like this. Although, wait, let me just... Oh, there's something not the way I thought it's gonna look. But that's okay. That's okay. Let me change it up though. I need to change it up before I forget it. There we go. So, I don't like the fact that Sonic has his fingers pointing. I don't want that. I want the hands to be like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna select all these shapes, because that's what they're actually called, shapes. I believe my computer is working a lot because it's making kind of noise. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I missed some shapes because it's not the way I thought it's gonna look. Okay, messed it up. Let me just remove some. There we go. Remove this. Oh, and also this one. Oh, this music that is currently playing, that's a good one. Okay, let me do it one more time. So after that I will be done. Go, there we 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 go. Go. A few more. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all the shapes. Hopefully looks promising. And this one as well. Perfect. Okay, now it's looking much better. Now it's looking much better. So we got this. Yeah. Yeah. Looks much better now. So much better. Okay. You gotta look a little bit longer than that, Sonic. Yeah. This is exactly what I wanted. So happy when an animation turns out well. So I'm gonna look at the live chat for the second to last time. Okay, where did I last stop? Okay. Yeah, okay, this is where I stopped. Hydrosity. I personally say hydrosity because I'm not even sure if hydrosity is a word. So to me it's more like hydro, water, city. Don't know. Oh, that was Hydrocity in the background that was playing. Pretty great. And it was made by Michael Jackson. Oh, should I mention it? Yeah, maybe I should mention this. Thing is, if you have followed me for a while, you may have seen some, some posters in my, like whenever you saw my room, you actually saw some posters of Michael Jackson. Here's the thing, I am a dedicated Michael Jackson fan. I really I think love is not enough, but I really, really, really love those albums, like all the songs of Michael Jackson. I am a big Michael Jackson fan, and I think Michael Jackson is one of the reasons why I am such a... No, actually, it's the other way around. It's because of Sonic that I got to Michael Jackson, because I heard of it. I heard that Michael Jackson was kind of the composer of certain songs in music tracks in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and that's when I got interested in Michael Jackson, listening to his music, and from there it just rolled like a snowball, and I became such a big fan. Still am. I was even ready to go to London to see his his last performance, like supposed like should have been his last performance, and man, I love Michael Jackson. Like his music it's amazing. Okay, yeah, in the arms, like it was the whole thing. The whole color scheme was different, and that's something I didn't change in the original Ultra videos. And sometimes you see very clearly, you go from one sprite to the other one, and it's a completely different color palette. It's really distracting sometimes. The thing about YouTube not allowing to go back in live streams, I think I have to activate that. Thank you for reminding me. I will. Thank you for pointing it out. I will actually enable it for next time, I guess. Trailer. I might release a trailer by the end of the year, when I really get to those 50%. Because what I once did for a very old animation, I released a halfway done trailer. That was interesting. I might do that again. Yeah. Silent. Last time I chatted with Silent. What do you mean? Someone's saying, can I moonwalk? I can moonwalk actually, but I'm never gonna show it on my channel. Although I had an older channel, which is gone, which is no longer available. I did some moonwalking on that channel, but I think it's about 10 years ago. Sonic Underground. Whoa! Sonic Underground. That's a nice pitch. That's a nice pitch. All right, let's go back to some more animating. Just a little bit more, like 8 more minutes. So let's go for it. I at least want Sonic to actually look. Yeah, exactly. Look at the camera and then do the jump. There we go. I kind of want to animate that. So let's hope I can do that. So here we go. Okay, maybe I should make this a little bit quicker. Otherwise it will take too much time. Okay. There we go. So Sonic is gonna enter his crouching pose, which I already imported into this Flash file. Not Flash. It's not a Flash file. I'm sorry. Let's try to align it perfectly with the pixels. I think that's gonna look pretty good. Let's make it 3 frames. Do some resizing, because that's a very interesting technique to make sprites look a little bit more, how should I say, plastic? Like, I don't really know what word I should use for that, but anyways. So there we go. Get Sonic squished a little bit, just to make things a little bit more realistic, physically possible. Let's say that. Okay. Okay, maybe just to go back to a point that I said in the beginning, I'm actually previewing right now in the workspace, in the timeline. That's one way to preview animation, but I always go back to previewing it using the what's it called? I don't know. I always export the SWF file and then I view it in a different window. That's the way I preview the whole animation, so you get to see everything working together. But this is another way to preview. But to me, it's not really enough, and sometimes it can lag. So yeah, there we go. So it goes into that pose. Maybe he shouldn't look that grim. Let me just change his expression. There we go. Duck. So what is in the original? Oh, that was actually take 1. So in the original, he just, and then he jumps. Let's say half a second afterwards, or a little bit. Not quite that. Sorry, there was something in my throat. So we got Sonic spinning right round, and we got supersonic music in the background apparently. Okay, it's got a loop though. It has to loop. That way you can't have Sonic spinning and he's not actually spinning. Go. Go. Some more resizing. On Tails, it's just she's just in the background. He's just in the background. Go. Okay, I gotta. How does it look in the other in take one? We've got. Oh wait, let me do something. I can actually do this. I can actually use this thing, this whole animation jump. Let me get it right. Go. So Sonic is gonna. I'm gonna use the same Sonic jumping animation than in take one. Okay. At what point does he actually stick to the thing? At frame 18. So it's gotta be on frame 18, I guess. Guess that's frame 18, is it? Or is it not? It's actually correct. So there we go. Okay, we got this. Whoop. Okay. Sonic is falling. Whoa. No, he's not falling. Let me just get. Yeah, I'm guessing it's always better to recycle some animation. It makes the most sense. It really does. Okay, you gotta go behind the thing though. It almost looks like Sonic is falling. It's kind of weird. Okay, swap the symbol. No, actually not. I have to break it apart first and then swap the symbol. Okay, there we go. Single frame though. Why did I... Oh, I actually animated like the whole turning thing. Interesting. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use this. And Sonic has to be behind that thing. Which means... Gotta place him... Yeah, I gotta... Oh, that's not gonna be too easy. I gotta really place him right here. There we go. Doot. And yet again, I gotta make it a little bit more realistic by having him a little bit swing a little bit, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. There we go. And I'm gonna add an ease out of 60. Oh, but you gotta you gotta swing back though. Okay, I guess this is about right. No, I gotta make this a little bit more ease out. Is this about right? I can't. Sometimes it's hard to say. Wait, is this no? Where's Sonic? That's Sonic. Okay. Okay, it's really not much. So okay, make it a little bit longer. And then we'll. Okay, this looks about right. This looks about right. Keyframe. There we go. Looks about right. Okay, looks good. I'm done. I'm finished. Gonna look at the live chat one more time and then the stream is over. Can I moonwalk? Yeah, I answered that. Autoground. Such a great idea. Sonic Oddshow Vacation Edition. Yeah. Sonic looks brighter than Tails though. You think? Yeah, I guess so. It does look a little bit brighter than Tails. But the thing is, I never had any differences in color palettes with Tails. I always had, for some reason, I always used the same. That's the thing. When it comes to Sonic, I use a lot of different sprite sheets. When it comes to Tails, I'm only using one sprite sheet. So the consistency is like there's no problem with consistency, because usually all the sprites on one sprite sheet have the same color palette. But using Sonic sprites from different sprite sheets, that could be a problem, and that's why I recently I'm trying really to just use one sprite sheet for Sonic. Like, I'm just giving you an example. The ultimate sprite sheet that you used to find on the Mystical Forest Zone has a lot of different Sonics, but they didn't have all the same color palette, so that was kind of a problem. For me, it's more important that the character itself is consistent throughout the whole videos, as opposed to characters, like different characters. Like, I don't mind Sonic being a little bit more brighter than Tails. I think it kind of fits though. So just my view. Yeah. Like classic Sonic Generations with the white background. Yeah. If you want to see the background, it's right. This is actually an inside animation I'm doing. If you go outside of the animation, there you have the background, and there you see that's gonna look a little bit different. Let me just do this correctly. It's a play once. There we go. So you see the animation does play out in front of the background. Spin me right round. External VCam. Okay, the game of 555. Oh, wait a second. I've got another question missing. Yeah, Hidden Palace Zone. And you know what? A little secret I'm sharing this live stream. I'm gonna add Hidden Palace Zone in Sonic Oddshow 2 HD Remix in some shape or form. You will see. Okay, about the okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna re-explain it one more time and just try to be brief. The external VCam that I'm using, ActionScript 3.0, that supports ActionScript 3.0. I'm using it only when I'm done with the animation, because using the external VCam allows me to actually make the conversion in Swivel afterwards. Because when I use the built-in camera in Animate, it allows me to do the previews, but it kind of makes it impossible to make the conversion. But the ActionScript, the external VCam does. But the problem with the VCam, the external VCam, is I cannot preview my animations, so it's a completely messed up situation. But I found a way to make it work. So there you go. Okay, we are coming very close to the end. I made an OC into booms. Okay, yeah, why not use the OC creator thingy from Sonic Forces to make some boom characters? Yeah. I don't know about Sunky. Don't know who or what he is. The blue hedgehog with red, that was Shaddick, my not really OC character, but kind of a character I associate myself with. But yeah, not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna use it in this art show. Maybe once, but I haven't gotten to that yet. Luigi's art mention in a future Super Mario art show. No, but maybe I could do a reference to Luigi's mention in Super Mario Art Show 3. And that's about it, guys. I'm gonna finish the stream right here. I'm just gonna maybe choose a nice track to finish it off. Finish the game. Let me just choose something that is not. Let me see. I would like to. The thing is, I don't hear the music. You are hearing the music. I don't. Let me just select. I guess this one, the credits. There we go. So, thank you very much for watching. Gonna check one more time. Original character Donut still. Yeah, very tasty donut. It's a parody of Sonic. Okay, I will check it out afterwards. See what this is all about. And that's it. So the next live stream, I don't know. It's gonna be next year for sure. I won't do any more live streams since I'm starting work again in a couple of days. Hopefully I can make some good progress with Sonic Oddshow 2 HD Remix in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully I can release it as planned. Hopefully. Also, maybe some minor, not announcement, but what is coming. I've got the behind the scenes video done for both the Super Mario Oddshow collab and the Sonic Oddshow collab. That video will come out this week, probably on Thursday. Oh, they're looking very interesting. The drone animation. There's a drone animation that I'm working on. Yeah, guess it's not a secret anymore. That will be released next month, hopefully, if I can really make some good progress with that. Another Oddcast coming up, and a Q&A video that I haven't started working on, but will come out, I guess, in next week maybe. We'll see. Until then, let me have a last check. Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have fun, take care, and ciao.